Assalamualaikum and good day. I'm Dr. Tun Nurasila binti Aziz, and my research related to motivational driver of education sustainable development, a multi-groups analysis of gender among Malaysians pre-university students. So this studies looks at whether intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivations influence students' orientations toward education for sustainable developments or ESD, and whether this relationship differ by gender. So this study involves 383 pre-university students from East Coast Malaysia, which is Pahang, Terengganu and Kelantan, and the data were analysed using Smart PLS, specifically consistent PLS, SAM and permutations multi-groups analysis. So in this presentation, I will cover the introductions, problem statements, literature review, methodologies, analysis, finding, and discussion, and last one is conclusion. So the main question of this study is simple. Do intrinsic and extrinsic motivation predict education sustainable developments, and do this effect differ between female and male students? So this study is important because education for sustainable development or ESD is now a key part of global education, especially under SDG 4.7 and the ESD for 2030 agenda. ESD is not only about teaching environmental awareness, it is about preparing students to think and act responsibly in relation to environmental, social, and economic sustainabilities. So in Malaysia, sustainability is becoming more visible in earlier stage of education, including the pre-university level. So however, most discussion still focuses on policy, curriculum, or institutional implementation. Less attention has been given to the student level factors that may shape ESD. This is where the present study contributes. So it focuses on two important motivations factor, which is intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivations, and examine how this factor related to ESD. So gender is also tested as a grouping variable to see whether male and female students shows different structure patterns. So this slide explains the problem that motivated the study. So in Malaysia, higher private education has shown a consistent female lead in both student intake and enroll across recent year. For the examples, from 2021 to 2023, female intake increased from about 88,321 to 95,703, while male intake increased from 76,439 to 84,420. A similar pattern also appears in overall enrollments, where females numbers remain higher than male numbers. So this trend suggests that gender pattern in educational participations are visible, but it does not explain why this pattern happened, especially before students fully enter university. So the motivational processes at the pre-university stage are still not well understood. At the same time, much of the Malaysians ESD literature focuses on institutions and universities, not on pre-university students themselves. Because of that, there is a clear research gap. So this study addresses that gap by asking whether motivations predict ESD and whether the relationship differ by gender. So this is a literature review built around three main areas or ideas. So the first is self-determination theory or SDT. According to SDT, motivations matter because it's shaped by students, how students engage with learning. So intrinsic motivation refers to doing something because it is interesting or enjoyable. So extrinsic motivation refer to doing something before or because of external values such as reward, expectations, recognitions, or future benefits. So the second idea is education for sustainable development. ESD is broader than environmental education alone. So it includes environmental responsibility, social awareness, and economic sustainability. So in Malaysia context, ESD is becoming increasingly important as the country expands sustainability-related learning into school and pre-university educations. So the third issue is about the gender. Previous study shows that gender difference in sustainability related to education attitudes or awareness are mixed and often depends on the context. Because of that, gender should be tested empirically rather than assumed. Based on this literature, the study proposed four hypotheses. Hypothesis 1, intrinsic motivation positively affect education sustainable developments. Hypothesis 2, which is extrinsic motivation positively affect education sustainable developments. Hypothesis 3, the relationships between intrinsic motivation and education sustainable development differ by gender. And hypothesis 4 is the relationship between extrinsic motivations and education sustainable development differ by gender. So this study used a quantitative methods and cross-sectional survey design. So the sample consisted of 383 pre-university students from East Coast Malaysia, Pahang, Terengganu and Kelantan, and gender was used as the grouping variable for the multi-groups analysis. So the study measured three main contracts, which is intrinsic motivation, extrinsic motivation, and education sustainable developments using reflective indicators on the 5-point Likert scale. After collecting the survey data, the analysis follows several steps. So first, the measurement model was assessed to check their reliabilities and validities. Second, the structural model was evaluated to test the hypothesis relationship. The third one is bootstrapping was used to examine the significance of the path. Finally, permutations of MGA was applied to test whether the path relationship was significantly different between female and male students. So the study used standard PLSM criteria such as like Cronbach Alpha, composite reliabilities, AVE, HTMT, Fornell Likert, cross-loading, VIP, as well as structural indicators such as like beta value, T value, P value, effective size, F square, R square, SRMR, and NFI. Okay, so this slide presents the means analysis results from the measurements model show acceptance quality, which is the Cronbach alpha range from 0.772 to 0.808 and composites reliabilities range from 0.845 to 0.862, which indicate goods internal consistent. So the AVE value from 0.51 to 0.535 support the convergent validities. HTMT value range from 0.5 to 9 to 0.67, which is suggest acceptable discriminant validities. And for VIP value were also accepted. Okay, acceptable. So there was no serious culinary issue for this analysis. So in terms of the model fit, the result were also acceptable. This means the model was suitable for the structural interpretations. So the structural model showed that the predictors explain 30.1% of the variance in ESD with R square equal to 0.301. When we look at the effect size, extrinsic motivations has a moderate effect with F square equals to 0.170, while intrinsic motivation had a small effect by F square, which is 0.045. So this already suggests that extrinsic motivations contributes more strongly to education sustainable development in this sample. So from this slide, present the hypothesis, result, and their meaning. So the first one is H1, which is the result is support, okay, which mean intrinsic motivations positively affect education sustainable development. The path coefficient was beta equals to 0.21 with P equals to 0.004. So this shows that students who are personally interested in learning are more likely to show stronger education sustainable development orientation. For the second one is a H2 was also supported, and this was the strongest relationship, which is extrinsic motivation positively affect education sustainable development with the beta equals to 0.407 and the price is less than 0.001. So this is an important finding because it is suggests that students education sustainable development's engagement is strongly influenced by external drivers such as like recognitions, expectation, achievement, and also future academic or career benefit. So for the third one, okay, the third and fourth, which is represent for the H3 and H4, were not supported. For the pass from intrinsic motivation to ESD, the female coefficient was negative 0.023 and the male coefficient was 0.409. But the MGA result was not significant, which is the P equals to 0.1. So for the pass from extrinsic motivations to ESD, the female coefficient was 0.64 and male coefficient was 0.443. But again, the difference was not significant, which is the price equals to 0.452. So this means that although there were numerical differences between female and male students, those differences were not statistically strong enough to conclude that gender changed the structural relationship. Therefore, the studies shows that both motivations matter, especially extrinsic motivation, but the motivational pathway are broadly similar across gender groups in this sample. So this is also an important contribution to the Malaysian literatures because it brings attention to student level determinants of education sustainable development, especially at the pre-university level, which has been less explored. Okay, to conclude, as a conclusion, this study found that both intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation significantly predict education sustainable developments among pre-university students, which is Form 6 students, which extrinsic motivations emerging as the stronger driver. This means that students engage more strongly with sustainability education, not only because they enjoy it, but also because they see clear external value in it, such as like achievements, recognition, and future opportunity. Okay, from a practical perspective, this suggests that education sustainable development programs should combine meaningful learning experience with clear structure and visible value. So educator can strengthen education sustainable development by using project-based activity, leaderships, opportunities, recognitions, and the connections to future study or career pathway, while also encouraging personal interest and relevance. At the same time, the study has a limitation, which is the cross-sectional based on self-report data and limited to East Coast Malaysia. So the findings should be interpreted carefully. Future studies should use longitudinals, multi-regions, and mixed method design to build a broader understanding. So the overall message of this study is very clear, which is motivation matter for education sustainable development. But in this sample, the structural relationship does not differ significantly by gender. That's all from my presentation, and thank you so much.